Hey folks, Frostbite Vinny here. I've got another bike specific video for you today. I'm prepping for a long trip on my TW200 and wanted to check out my tube for the rear tire. The rear tire is in good shape, but the tube, it's been going flat on me every once in a while, so I need to check that out, make sure it's a UHD ultra heavy duty type. And I've also, last season, I had some kind of a clicking noise at like 45 miles an hour, and I couldn't quite identify it. I didn't know if it was the clutch. I didn't know if it was my chain. I wasn't sure. I was trying to narrow it down, and I think I have found what it is. So in taking off my rear wheel today, I just happened to, you always inspect your bearings, and I turned this one, I'm like, oh gosh, click, 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 click. This bearing's bad. The bearing on the other side is bad. So I decided to do a video. I've already taken off my brake drum here, but I've heard that these bearings are a pain in the ass to get out. Well, since they're toast, I don't have much choice. So I thought we could explore together how difficult it is to get these bearings out of the rear wheel of the TW200. So let's get on that, shall we? Okie doke, and I'll show you some tools I'm using. All right, yepper. Okay, tools I'm using. I've had this for a long time. This is a Posse bearing puller thingy dingy. It's got various sizes here and a couple rods. Basically what this does is you put this in the bearing, and this has like a kind of like a screwdriver end. Come on, get out of there. Kind of has like a screwdriver end, so once you get it in the bearing, you go from the other side, and this goes in there. It cinches up on the bearing race, the inner race, and you just simply pound it out. So with that tool, and along with my mighty rubber mallet and a hammer, we're going to get her done. So let's start on this process. I'm not sure of the size, but I'm going to use this one to start with. Oh yeah, that's perfect fit right there. So basically, get this side out. I'm just going to tap this in. Hopefully I'm in camera view. Let's make sure I am over here. Just going to tap this in. You need to tap it in straight. She's going in kind of hard, which is good. That means it's a good tight fit. Okay, that's in there. I'll come from the other side. Hopefully this rod will fit through there. Let me make sure I'm in camera view. I don't want to miss any of this fantastic action. I'm going to get this rod, and it does go through. I need to find that slot. I think it's there. Yep, there it is. Went in there. I'm just simply going to tap it with this hammer, and I'll have to do this from... Is it coming out? Yes, it is. Maybe I can get this in camera view. I'm not going to be very good left-handing camera. Oh, nope, I can't do that. That's just trying to keep you in view so you can see it. Is it coming out? Yes, it is. Tap, tap, tap. Okay, there we go. That is out. Now, I got to get this off of here. There we go. Now hopefully this pipe will fit. I need to get this off of the bearing, obviously. So hopefully this will fit on the pipe. Yes, it does. Cool. Now I'm going to pick another one of these guys here and tap this bearing pusher. I wouldn't call it a puller, it's a pusher, I guess. Tap that out nice and gently. Probably shouldn't be using this one here, but there it goes. And let's examine this bearing. We'll look at it real close like. Hopefully we can get it in view. Sorry about my lighting, but yeah, that is... Oops. Can we see that? That looks nasty, and it is clicking all the way clicking all the way. It's really rusty in there. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but it's pretty bad. So there's one side out. Now we need to get the other side out, don't we? So let me pause and set up for that. Make sure I get everything good to go. Well, there is a spacer in here too. I don't know if the orientation matters, but you can see all the rust and crud coming out of there. She's pretty rusty. There's been some moisture in there and some dirt. It's got this flange on here. I don't know why, but let's explore the other side. So it's not symmetrical. It looks like this flange goes on the shorter end from the brake drum side. All right, lay that aside right there, I guess. Now we'll pause you and I'll set up for the other side. Okay, there is a seal here, and this bearing might be okay, but since I'm in here, it's kind of like a might as well type of deal, I think. But I'll need to pull this seal off, and this hub here is all boogered up. I might have to Dremel that down, because there might, looks like it's pounded over. I don't know how the heck that could happen. I could get so damaged, but it is. There's the spacer that goes here, so I don't know why that hub is so damaged, but we'll see what we can do. I'll pull that screwdriver, see if I can't pull that screwdriver. Try and pull this seal. That's probably what happened, because I could see a crack in this seal here. Probably that got damaged. She's not wanting to come out. I need a bigger screwdriver. Let's try the Mongo screwdriver. Might have to go with a wrench too, I don't know. Come on. Come on. Oh, jeez. I don't think I'll need to pull a sprocket to do this, but maybe. Wow, that's really in there. Wow. There it goes. Yeah. Dang. She's coming. I wasn't quite ready to do all this today. Oh yeah, there's all kinds of rust and crap in there. Oops, that seal busted off on me. But you can see it, maybe you can't. Wow, there's just rust and crud in there. So it looks like I will have to Dremel this down, because there is a lip there, and I will never get that bearing out. So I'm going to Dremel that. I'm not going to bore you with that. I'm going to Dremel that smooth. So we'll get her done. I thought I would just give you a quick close-up view of this bearing in here and how dirty it is. You can see that. And there's this pretty significant lip that I got to Dremel out just to get the bearing out and to get the new seal in. But you can see how badly damaged this hub is. I don't know how that could happen. I don't know. What'd you do? Drag it behind a tractor on a tar road for 10 miles? I don't know. But I'm pretty sure I do not have to take the sprocket off. So I'm going to Dremel that out quick. Smooth it up. Okay, I think I got that all Dremeled out. You can see there. I did try a variety of things. I ended up using this stone on my Dremel, which used to be about twice that long. Everything else was just getting tore up, my little sanding drums and whatnot. This worked the best, but this is kind of a deal where something like this, if I can't get it to seal properly, it's going to get water in there. And then it's new wheel time, I think. Or maybe I can get a new hub. I don't know, but we'll see. Alrighty. Let's see if we can't get this bearing out now. Okay, same deal as last time. We got to pound that. Is it still in here? Oh, still in there. Still in my tube. Let's see if we can't pound this out. I'm gonna clean. Ooh, that's really crunchy. Of course, I've got all kinds of grit in there now. I wonder if there's another bearing in there. I don't know. There might be. Might be 3 bearings on this. Let's tap this in. Nice. There we go. Okay, changed pitch so I know it's in there. Need my rod. Let's get it. Find that. Dang. I think we're in there. Nope. Not in there yet. What's going on here? I think there's something preventing me from... I do have a shorter rod. Let me try that one. That one might be too big. I don't know. Let me try this shorter rod. This Pit Posse thing comes with 2 rods. This might work. I don't know. I gotta find that. There's a slot. Okay. See if we can't tap this out. Is it coming? I don't know. I can't tell. Oh, son of a bitch! It's in my finger. Yeah, it's moving. Okay, there it goes. And there is another bearing in there. Okay. So we have 3 bearings. I have to get my tools out of here again. I should really take note of. Get off there. There it goes. Okay. Cut my finger. Whacking it with a hammer. Can you believe that? Yeah. Let me get a punch. I don't want to use my other bearing pushers. I can't find a punch somewhere of some sort. Old crappy punch. What do I use? What do I use? Dang, let's use this. That'll work. I'm bleeding. Is that, will YouTube demonetize, or will YouTube remove this video because I got blood on me? I don't know, maybe. Let's get this out of here. So I can get the 3rd bearing out. There we go. Okay, that one is, oh my gosh. That is, now it's super crunchy. It's not sealed or anything. The grease looks, on the back side looks very old. It looks petrified. Yep, it's petrified. That is not a sealed bearing. Now we got to get this 3rd bearing out, which we will just duplicate the process I just went through. So let's get that done. I'm going to say these are not a pain in the ass to get out. This is pretty much the same as any bike I've ever removed bearings on. They got 3 of them. Okay, there's that. Let's get my rod through there. Come on, baby. There's something in there. Let me use this short one again, or this small one again. That big one's not cooperating with me for whatever reason. Okay. Do I have it in there? I don't know. Seems so. Man, that seems tight in there. This is the only hard part, is getting this. Nope, it's not in there. Still not in there. I don't know what I'm... Must be at a weird angle or something. Let me get this way. I should be able to get this big one in there. I don't know why not. Man, I'm bleeding bad. Yuck. Hit my finger right there. Of course. I think, nope. Come on. I don't know what's going on in there. There, I think I got it there. I think. Nope. Nope. Just gotta line that up with that slot. Man, slinging blood everywhere. The Bloodmobile. I should probably get a Band-Aid on that later. I should get a flashlight, see if I can't see in there. Sorry you can't see this. Ah, now I see it. My flashlight, there we go. Okay. I'm going to get this seated in here, then I'll turn the tire around and show y'all. There, now the driver's, I get blood all over my tire. Oh man, I'm just fumbling and bumbling, aren't I? Okay, let's get this out. There we go. Okay, 3 bearings out. Now, I'm not ragging on anybody, but I did see a video with Bradley Performance talking about, you know, doing the rear hub, whatever, and saying how difficult these bearings are to get out. I would say they are not. Having pulled a few bearings off of tires, wheels, I would say this is pretty typical. So, wow, there's a lot of rust in there. Holy cow, look at that. Rust and crud. No wonder those bearings failed. Probably because that seal failed. I'll have to clean that up real good. But you need to take this off. You can see how bad that, oh, that's just, that bearing's almost stuck. I can hardly turn it. So yeah, that was nasty Nastasi. If you don't know who Nasty Nastasi is, he was a tennis player in the 60s and 70s. Call him Nasty Nastasi because of the way he'd always get mad, yelling, screaming, angry. He was John McEnroe era. There we go. All right, now that I got blood all over my bearing, let's get that out. So that's the process of getting these TW200 bearings out. Wow, that's just super. I might have damaged it pushing it out, but you can see the grease is just, it's kind of turned into tar. It's not even grease anymore. So these are definitely stock bearings, factory bearings, I would say. But they should all be the same except for the brake drum side is a sealed bearing. And I'll have to get the number for that. I'll post the numbers down in the description, and I will leave a link for a bearing kit that I'm going to buy. So there's 3 bearings. I would say there aren't a pain in the ass to pull out. Like I said, it's pretty typical. You do have to remove your, I guess you don't have to remove the brake drum, but I did. So I can't remember if you have to remove it or not, but maybe not. So you don't have to remove the sprocket. You may or may not have to remove the brake drum. They are fairly easy to get out as far as I'm concerned. Anytime you do bearings, it's a pain in the butt anyway, so, but that's done. Now, I'm not going to, I'll do another video on the install because this is going too long. All right, so thanks for watching. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was informative. Frostbite out. Look at that. Blood. Blood. We don't like blood. It hurts. Mama. Hold on a minute. I kind of have a thought because there was so much water intrusion into this bearing, and I'm going to attribute it to this seal here. I know it's destroyed now, but I want to see if there's a difference in size between these bearings, because this one's sealed and these other two were not. So the idea I have is this, you know, I'll put this sealed one on the other side, and which seems to be considerably cleaner than these other ones, obviously because it's sealed, and put a non-sealed bearing here on the inside, the second bearing, and then this third outer bearing I will put another sealed bearing such as this. And I can't quite see the numbers on here, but I will get them, like I said, in the description. But let's see if there's a difference in size. I'm still bleeding. Okay, so that bearing is 472 thousandths thick. I don't know the metric equivalent to that, but I'll post that. That one is 472, so that one's identical. And 472, that one's identical. The OD is 575, 76, 575, 576. And the sealed one here is also 575, 576. So I should be able to possibly get, I'll have to see what the kits are. If they have, you know, 2 sealed bearings and 1 not, I don't know. I haven't researched that yet, but I will do that. So, okay, that's it. I'm done. My finger hurts. I got to order parts, so now I'm done. Okay, Frostbite out. Adios. Later.